Highways to Fairways is brought to you by allsportsmarket.com. Stop betting, start investing.
Wayde and Charlie are a pair of ordinary golfer dudes just like you. Each episode, these two adventurers take to the road, searching for the most unique golf adventures on the planet. They're seeing the sights, drinking the beer, chatting up the hotties, playing a local legend in the epic 3-hole mystery challenge. No private courses, no elitist attitude, just two guys with a lot of balls. Finally, a golf show for the rest of us. The working man, the drinking man, the golfing man. This is Highways to Fairways.
All right, so we're on our way to Prince Edward Island. Charlie got a speeding ticket.
I did.
How you feel about that?
Feel kind of badass.
This episode is about Prince Edward Island, and I'm told that there's a surprise in store for us when we get there.
So there's the Confederation Bridge, and there's PEI, and that's one of 3 ways to get across to Prince Edward Island. There's 3 ways. There's 1, you take the bridge, 2, you take a boat, or 3, we swim. So we're gonna go with number 1.
You're gonna ruin us all.
This is different in a lot of ways because we've actually been called out by the executive director of Golf PEI, and he has a challenge for us, which we don't know what it is. So it'll be interesting to see what the actual challenge is and whether we're up to it. You know, we haven't even touched on who a legend might be, because we got to get to this challenge first, and
It's like a mystery inside a mystery inside a mystery.
the whole episode's a friggin' mystery.
So we get to Charlottetown and we meet Mark McLean, and right off the bat you can tell, man, this is kind of like home.
We were at Province House, capital of Charlottetown. This is where Confederation, the idea of Confederation in Canada started. So this is where we're going to start our challenge on Prince Edward Island.
What challenge?
He set up this 18-course, 18-hole challenge where he set up a signature hole at each one of these 18 courses, and we're going to play them over a course of 2 days before we play our actual legend. These specially selected courses you've got, right?
Yeah, we got some signature holes at the best courses of PEI. You're going to start in the west, you're going to finish in the east, and you have 48 hours to do it. It's a par 72, so you know, hopefully you guys can be somewhere in that vicinity. That's the way we designed it.
You're okay we play best ball?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that.
The first course that we're starting at, they said, let's show these guys what PEI is made of, and let's start them at Mill River Golf Course.
Usually courses put water on one side or the other so you play away from it. These guys put it right up the middle. And now you're in the water.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm feeling good, but I'm realizing this is going to be a long day.
2 ponds.
Yeah.
We're using the mulligan.
First hole. Go big or go home, brother. The first course, our score isn't shaping up to be very good. I believe we got a 7 in honor of the 7 ponds.
I hit like the smallest sand trap in the entire place. So,
All right. Yep, good to go.
Thanks, buddy.
The yips are full on here at Eagles Glen. For those watching who don't know what a yip is when it's in the old cranium that you cannot hit a good shot.
Oh, go longer, longer.
Yeah!
Woo! When all is said and done, and all this roller coaster of emotion, when Wayde is down in Yipville and I'm feeling okay about my game, we get a bogey, which puts us +6 after 4.
We arrive at Stanhope, and Stanhope actually comes kind of inherently my favorite course so far. I say that because it's the first time I finally took a moment and relaxed.
There you go.
Attaboy! Stanhope is our, remember we're in PEI type mode. It looks like Wayde is finally starting to tone down a bit. He's sort of sucking in the sea salt air.
You know, I think my Zen-like approach to Stanhope has maybe officially removed the yips from my train of thought. I did crush a beautiful drive over the pond, put us right close to the green, and we even got to play with the birds. You know, who doesn't like to play with birds?
That is a par.
From the Pumpernickel Kid, Bernie Nichols, and the Toronto bully turned action hero, Zach Ward, comes the most interactive way to enjoy sports. Stop betting, start investing on the world's first sports stock market. Learn finance by investing in professional teams. Buy, sell, trade, earn. Trade for free from your computer or phone. Invest in any pro team in hockey, football, basketball, and baseball. Create your free account right now at www.allsportsmarket.com. Own the game.
So sticking with the theme of most difficult holes in PEI, we are at Glasgow Hills, and the fact you have to like drive up and it's a par 5, immediately I am pooping my pants.
You know, Glasgow Hills is my horror show. Ultimately, I go into a death spiral.
Watch out! Whoa!
I think the yips have been transferred to him, from him to me.
It's like we're stuck in this bizarro world of yips and everybody around us has them. We end up with an 8 on a par 5. We get through the hole, we got a terrible score with the 8, but it has free muscles. With every round, it's free muscles. This is how we roll. Hey, this is how we roll. Hey, this is how we roll in bizarro world. Woo woo! Right with you. Clyde River, par, and feeling good.
One of the things I didn't anticipate in this is that maybe Mark put things in our way as obstacles. And one of the things that sort of is on our way was the Claddagh Oyster House.
What's that, oysters?
Are they gooey or what?
Yeah,
Or like
slimy.
slimy? Oh, that's a good selling
Have you ever had a
feature.
snail?
No, I never had a snail either.
We're going to learn how to shuck an oyster, and I already know how to eat them, but we're going to do that too.
So Mark, you're going to show us how to shuck. Now, it's not about speed, right?
No, it's about quality. There's a cup always on the bottom.
Okay.
So you look at it, there's always a cup on the bottom. So like I said, you stick.
Oh, I see. You can
You can hold it in. So like I said, it kind of holds it so you
the
can.
blood comes out. It's not. That's you then, right?
Yeah. It's
Is there
blood.
multiple hinges?
There's
Okay,
no,
just
there's
one hinge, and there's a big red dot there. Oh, look at that now. Okay.
So we don't do it, we don't lick that? Or-
No, you don't.
Nothing there. We don't. That
And then
stays.
you scrape off the bottom muscle, and then usually try and just take out
This
any,
guy's free.
any little debris. Suck it up.
We spent too long there. Tried a couple of the local beverages. When it's all said and done, we get outside. We open the door. It's dark. Challenge day 1. Day's over.
All right. 2 more shucking and we're at the head.
So day 2 of the challenge starts at Country View, and it's, you know, it's a pristine way to start it. I mean, for lefties, it's a very forgiving hole.
Starting the day at Country View looks like it's going to be a perfect day.
Yeah, you didn't have to copy me. When it's all said and done, par 5, we double bogey, 7.
Nice, nice.
Oh.
Too fast.
So, shimmering water. Any suggestions as to why this hole might be called that?
I'm gonna guess the sun and all that water behind us, it tends to shimmer.
Good call.
Oh. There it is.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
That's the boy. That's my boy. Now, Dundurave, I hate to play favorites. We're not supposed to play favorites. It just was the greatest hole. I would love to play this over and over again. This is the most satisfying bogey I've ever had in my life. This is a case when something else gets in our way. We find a moonshine place, a totally legal moonshine place. How our golf game's going, having a couple shots of moonshine isn't going to hurt us the least bit.
In the industry, you can't use the word moonshine. So, and locally here it was known as shine. PEI had prohibition longer than anywhere else in North America. So you were trying to use something that wouldn't get you caught.
Do you have lemon and salt?
What the hell?
This is just the way it's done.
Yeah, you just have
Straight up, slam her back, gonna be hot in the mouth, warm burn going down.
to shine.
To ring-a-ding.
To ring-a-ding.
Wake me from my winter sleep.
You know those people at circuses that swallow the like the swords that are on fire? Yep, that's how it felt.
Nice, fully watering, yeah.
You're shined in.
If you took a snowplow and drove it down your throat, that's pretty much how it feels.
We might have to have another one before we go.
Before we go. He's Irish now. Do another smash and shine before we go. Let's go. Let's go to the next course.
Victorious.
Yes, that was successful. Belfast Highland Greens. It's the 9th hole, 158 yards, par 3.
Uphill.
But I'm a little concerned because I'm so fixated on watching the ocean. I'm gonna almost want a ball to go in there just to prove that I went in the ocean. I think we're safe, but holy. There's that saying, you know, that those who do and those who don't teach. Well, Wayde became the teacher.
You draw a line about 6 inches behind the ball,
Yeah.
and you hit the line, not the ball.
I've seen people
All right,
explain it.
All right, you go.
Yeah, but you just said you can't do it even though you're not explaining it. So what is that?
You watch, I'll do it.
As luck would have it, Wade's first bunker shot, his first attempt to show me how it's done, goes like 3 feet. Doesn't clear the bunker. What the hell are you trying to teach me? Let me go. You won't even...
Worst raker ever.
Why do we have the drive wasn't so great. The bunker shots weren't so great. But we ended up with a really good putt to save our bogey.
Oh, yeah!
So we're on our way to Avondale, and at this point, it kind of feels like this is our last stop.
There you
know,
go.
14 holes in, we're gonna try to get it started and finished, but really, I think we've been defeated.
We can officially, if we had a towel, we'd be throwing it in.
Throw
right
in
now.
the white towel
Yeah.
and tap out, or whatever you want to do.
So the PEI challenge
Got the better.
got the better of us. The 48 hours caught up to us before we can get all the stuff. There's just too much stuff here to do.
The Epic Mystery 3-Hole Challenge is taking place at Green Gables, which, if you know anything, a little bit about literary history, that's where Anne of Green Gables, the fictitious character, has come from.
It dawns upon me, could this have something to do with Anne of Green Gables? Could our legend be something to do with Anne of Green Gables? I don't think it could be Anne of Green Gables herself because she's fictional. So
let's give it a shot and see who we got here.
Okay.
Set it up.
My name is Anne Shirley, Anne with an E. You can call me Cordelia if you want, I really wouldn't mind. And I accept the challenge of golf. I know nothing about it, so I brought my friend.
Who the hell?
It is my honor to show up here at Green Gables, defend the honor of Anne Shirley, and not just Anne, but everybody in Prince Edward Island. So Charlie and Wayde, I hope you know what you're up against.
I'm sure you're lovely people, though, don't worry.
I'm sure you're lovely.
Robbie.
You say I'm sure you're lovely people,
Yeah.
though. So she's cute, and he's a little bit off the wall, I think.
Yeah, he's I could say he's subtle.
All right, we're ready to meet you.
No, yeah.
Ed?
Hi.
So, the rules for the Epic 3-Hole Mystery Challenge are Wayde and Charlie play together against the legend. Best ball, best 2 out of 3, 1 mulligan per team. Loser buys the beer. Note, golf rules subject to change because, well, it is their show.
Oh, things are just okay, but don't ever be the same. Little muffs fly in my mouth and
I don't know a huge amount about Anne. I know that she's fairly spunky and she's feisty.
she pulls out the big dog. She pulls out the gigantic driver as her first attempt at golf.
Nice!
Holy crap.
Robbie's first drive literally goes way past anything we've ever done or even thought of. And right off the bat, if that first shot means anything, we're in for a lot of trouble today.
Oh, that's a peach. Four!
Do we even need yours?
No, you know what?
No, you want to just take it?
Yeah, let's move on.
And Ann, what are you hitting? You seem to just kind of keep the same club in you.
Ann was such a distraction because she was kind of like an entertainer as well as a rival. We have a whole variety of them. Try one.
Oh.
Try one out.
Try different kinds.
Okay.
It's like lifesaver.
Like
This one's straight.
Like Stoker for your fire.
Oh, she got the putter.
No. Save that one for our next shot, Ann.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We install a completely new carpet later.
Turn, baby.
I have to admit, he's brought his A game. So usually, coming into these, we make the rules, right? I mean, it's our show. But Ann, who we can't get mad at, because look at her, just this tiny little thing, she's kind of manipulated the rules a bit by bringing along a ringer. Oh my goodness!
Ann was such a distraction, and then you got Robbie. It's like
offline.
it was like this little circus around you the whole time.
Give the little birdie a chance to get back in its nest. Put it in its nest. Let it fly home, man. Let it fly home.
Okay, that would be wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Oh! Oh! It actually rolled back.
If you look at the results after the first hole strictly by the scores, we're down 1-0. But if you look at it from a psychological point of view, I am totally lost. If there's Yipville, I'm in Yip City. Whatever it is, I am totally screwed up. So it's essentially Wayde against these two people at this point.
Tell us a little bit about Robbie.
Yeah,
just Robbie.
Yeah, I grew up in a great family in a great neighborhood. I'm lucky enough to live here and get to play some great golf growing up, and I also play some curling pretty competitively. And
but define pretty competitively.
Yeah, no, I got to play on the World Curling Tour for a few years. Got to see lots of different countries, a few different continents, and represented PEI twice at the Briar, which was an honor, obviously for any.
So you've been holding all that back, though. You kind of loosely touch on the.
I wasn't gonna say that before.
What does Prince Edward Island mean to you?
Prince Edward Island means everything to me. There's just something special about wearing that crest and representing it, not just in sports at the Briar or whatever, but every day.
What do you know, history-wise about Anne of Green Gables?
I know that it came out in 1908. Lucy Maud Montgomery wrote it, and she lived out here. It was based on a town called Avonlea, which is fictional, but is based off right here in Cavendish. And her ancestors still live just up the street from here. And so here in Cavendish, we have the Green Gables house.
So describe that house to me.
Well, if you can see just here, it's a beautiful white house and it's green trimmed, and that's why it's called Green Gables, because the gables are green. There are just so many wonderful things to do in Prince Edward Island, and it's a beautiful spot to be. There's wonderful food, wonderful people, and there's also wonderful theater, and there's actually a musical based on my life.
Okay.
And it's called Anne of Green Gables, the musical.
Everywhere you go on PEI, there's an Anne of Green Gables connection. So it's pretty neat to get to golf with the real Anne herself.
Yeah. So how did that happen? Like, how do you guys know each other?
We met online.
Oh! That's gonna hit your house.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Oh, he almost hit the Taurus
shot.
too.
That was really pretty.
That's a good shot.
The one bit of hope that I clung to from the first hole was Robbie, after he hit his miraculous succession of shots, said, hey guys, I'm not normally this good. Oh, sand trap, seriously? Better than it was. Unfortunately, who we saw is who Robbie was. Every single shot he took was just where it should be and as long as it should be, and that got depressing really quickly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was way too light. I'm so sorry, Robbie.
Oh, heavens. Don't worry about it.
Oh, nice!
Come on!
was going, where the hell's he aiming?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Hole number 2 was over at first drive, and so we lost again, which means we've actually lost the whole challenge because they're up 2-0 and there's only 3 holes. So here's where we turn the rules on their back and we come up with a creative rule change.
We enter the final hole, you know, slate's clean. The problem is that the 3rd hole is a huge pond in front of us.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not a bad shot.
Catches the one piece of grass in the sand.
Oh man, I suck. What little bit of testosterone was in my body is completely gone. This little Ann, who's never played golf before, is from a different time period no less, is just kicking my ass.
Oh, sorry, Robbie.
Oh.
Just tried to throw you off.
And
Oh.
I think it's time we break out the mulligan.
I was going to
Big
tell you.
hits.
So the short game battle on the green for this, final do or die hole, it actually comes down to a tie as well.
We got it.
Here we go again. Rule change number 3.
We've tied after the epic 3-hole challenge. Now we're going to back to this tee, and it's going to be closest to the pin, wins it all.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, geez.
Beautiful.
That looks really good. Oh man, did it again. Well,
that wasn't interesting.
There it is. It's all said and done.
There it
The
is.
team of Robbie and Ann beat us close as the pin. They win the 3-hole challenge.
We lost today. And our deal is loser buys the drinks. In this case, we're dealing with a fine young lady named Ann of Green Gables. And we know Ann cannot drink alcohol, so we got her favorite raspberry cordial. I'll even prove it. There, it's red. Cheers to the inaugural PEI 3-hole mystery challenge and to us losing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. In the golf.
And to Ann's first round of golf.
We've had a lot of exposure to a lot of places in our golf tours over the years, but I can honestly say that Prince Edward Island is unequivocally the friendliest place I have ever been to in my life. If there was a crown to give out for friendly, PEI, Prince Edward Island, you get the crown.
It was the culmination of everything that I like to do. We got to experience the golf, we got to experience the culinary, and we got to experience the alcohol. That is everything on a guy's checklist, on their short list. But the problem is, PEI has so much going on, we didn't get to experience it all. So I guarantee you we're coming back here because there's just too much to do.